A JaidynReiman gameplay list. Today's topic, Runescape. One of a kind. Alright guys, it's time to get going. Today I'm going to be showing you Runescape. Or more specifically, we're going to jump in and do the latest grandmaster quest just released today, called One of a Kind. Let's log into whatever world you want. And the first place destination we're gonna go is we have to head to Varrock. So I'm going to take a home teleport to Varrock. You should already. It's pretty easy getting a home teleport access to Varrock. You need to walk there if you've already done it. But this is assuming you already play RuneScape, of course. Oh look, they updated the map icons a little bit. Interesting. Oh, I better turn off my clan, all my messages and such. There we go. I turned off all my chats, so I don't have anything interfering. And yes, I am running on the highest quality I can. If things start to get a little slow later on, I'm going to I won't hesitate to drop the quality, but I'm going to try and run as high quality as I possibly can. So we have to head to the Varrock Museum, which is on the east side of Varrock. Walk down the stairs. And now, behind the staircase is a door. Hello, Mr. Mordot. How may I be of service? One of a kind. You're on Kisrock. You may be just the person I'm looking for. I am? Indeed. I have something that may interest you. I wonder if I... Yeah, voice. I don't know if this quest is voiced or not. As you're aware, I have a deep interest in the history of Dragonkin. It made it my mission to seek out as much information on our past as possible. During my recent investigations, I uncovered what may be the final journal of Hanibus, the Dragon Rider. I believe this journal entry could very well be a secret to its current whereabouts. Could I interest you in helping me to investigate? One of a kind. Start point. Speak to Mr. Mordot under the stairs of the Varrock Museum. Requirements: A Tale of Two Cats, King's Ransom, Missing Presumed Death, The World Wakes, level 81 Magic, level 74 Summoning, level 67 Dungeoneering, and level 40 Divination. As you probably can see based on my current stats, I've definitely got those stats. Required items: an emerald and an enchanted Amulet of Catspeak. Recommended: at least 4 inventory spaces, something to allow you to survive dragonfire, and combat equipment. Combat: must defeat level 182 enemies and 1 level 190 opponent. Rewards. I'm not gonna read out the rewards right now. Accept quest. Fantastic. I knew I could count on you. Mr. Mordot hands you the last journal of Hanibus the Dragon Rider. Take a quick read of that, and talk to me when you finished. I have more information that will prove that fascinating, I am sure. My time in this cave has been relaxing, and it has been good to distance myself from the folly of the people of Gilmore. But it is a short-lived peace. The witch Anakra is still hunting me, even after all these years. I had hoped that I would be forgotten about, allowed to live out my last few years away from all this conflict. I am not that lucky. Anakra. Why did it have to be her? It is worse knowing that she has taken upon herself to collect trophies for Zamorak, in the form of petrified foes. Death I could prepare for. I would be able to join the spirits of my people in the forest beyond. But in eternity of stone, I would be neither alive nor dead, trapped in that torment. Forever. It is a nightmare that doesn't bear thinking about, though I can do little else. I have moved on from this temporary sanctuary now. I've left my dragon in his cave. He has been a loyal and good friend, and I think it's best to distance myself from him. If I am to be hunted down, at least he might have a chance this way. Our goodbye was painful, but I think he understood. I shall travel now, as far away from my old haunts as possible. It might throw her off the scent, if I'm lucky, but luck has not been my ally for quite some time now. I believe that Anakra was successful in her plan and was able to curse Hannibus, turning him into a statue. Why do you think that? Well, I've been researching Anakra's exploits, and their references to such a statue as tribute for Zamorak, but she was never able to deliver it. I had thought that the end of it, but then I hit on my biggest discovery yet. During some completely unrelated research on the Dragonkin, I found documents that speak of Robert the Strong finding a strange, lifelike statue of an unknown species. I believe that this is none other than the statue of Hannibus. According to my research, Robert took it to his library for study. Isn't it fascinating? Yes, fascinating. Not really. Of course it is fascinating. I'm glad you agree. The problem now is, where do we go from here? Where can we find this library? Who would know anything? The museum? Bob the Cat? The Wizard's Tower? Huh. The museum. Now look at what we have here. There's something of use. Bob the Cat? A cat? Why would a cat know anything? The cat is a reincarnation of Robert the Strong. Really? Fascinating. Well, yes, that certainly seems like a good place to start. I want to trust that task to you, Kisaragi, as my presence generally startles locals. Oh yeah, you're a dragon. A talking dragon. That's generally quite unusual. So, now I need to go to my bank and pull out, Amulet of Catspeak. And I have to frickin' find... Oh, jeez. I hate having to try and find, Bob. For those who don't know, Bob the Cat is, wanders around everywhere. He wanders around very, very far. In fact, they recently put an update that allows him to wander throughout all of, Bob the Cat is once again able to wander through, most of, Misthalin, which is, Misthalin's over here, and Asgarnia. Originally, he could only wander Asgarnia and parts of Misthalin, but now I'm pretty sure they put an update that allows him to wander through all of it. So he could be anywhere. No joke. Okay, let's head to my bank really quick. I should already have an Amulet of Catspeak. And... a lot of useless junk. I did not put it on my Cramulet, did I? This Cramulet allows you to speak with monkeys, ghosts, cats, and camels. I hope I have a spare Amulet of Catspeak, because otherwise I'm going to dismantle my Cramulet. Remove Catspeak Amulet. I didn't think I'd ever need to use the Amulet of Catspeak again. Well, the enchanted part. You actually create the Amulet of Catspeak during A Tale of Two Cats, which of course is one of the prerequisites for this quest. Because naturally, A Tale of Two Cats is all about talking to Bob the Cat and figuring out that he's the reincarnation of Robert the Strong. Spoilers! Oh, I need 5 death runes, okay. So, I have my Amulet of Catspeak, but I still need to get 5 death runes. Which I have in my bank, thankfully. So if you don't have your Amulet of Catspeak, make sure you grab 5 death runes before you go and talk to Hild. And I have them right here. I have over 2,000 death runes. I'm going out anytime soon. Oh, hey, look, it's Realm. I had death runes with me now. Good. Give me the amulet so I may perform the enchantment. You pass Hild the amulet. So, hopefully Bob the Cat has not wandered off too far, because, Bob always resets starting off at his house, which is, well, his master's house is right here in Burthorpe. Unferth is his master, or you could say that Bob is Unferth's master, according to Cat, whatever. You know, cats did the whole theory that cats believe that they're the master and you're the whatever. I don't agree with that, but whatever. So, you need to wear the Amulet of Catspeak. What was that? The, Amulet of Catspeak. Well, I don't know if you have to wear it, but you definitely need to, open it up. He is northwest. Because, the eyes glow when you're pointing in the right direction. Which probably means that he's on Death Plateau. I hate it when he gets caught on Death Plateau. Okay, let's pull out some armor. Or am I already equipped? No, I'm not. I'm gonna go turn off that, setup right now. Just load, blank setup. Oh, that's hooded. There we go. I set this one because this one's a lot closer to the default realm outfit that I like to use, but I can't really. I don't have anything that's perfectly aligned to realm's usual. Ignore that. I don't have anything that's perfectly aligned to realm's usual outfit, so I'll just use this one. And I need to pull out. Not a Slayer helmet. Obsidian cape. Frog's brassard. Frog's plate skirt. Carmancer's gloves. Bandos boots. 6-edged circuit. Enchanted Excalibur. Crossy sword. Not an Amulet of Glory because I've already I've already got a necklace right now. And now deposit my ring of kinship. Let's also pull out some shark. No, shark or 2 potatoes. I'll pull out 2 potatoes instead. I don't need that many, but Death Plateau is still a nightmare. And yes, I am wearing armor. I just I have it on the override, so it doesn't show anything. It doesn't show any armor instead. So as soon as you go climb over these rocks, oh, they add the ability to climb over them now. Before you just walk past it, and that's when the trolls will start throwing they'll start throwing rocks at you. Let's open up again. Oh, he's not up there anymore. Now he's southeast. Where the heck is he going? Northwest. Northwest still. Southwest. Is this thing even working right? Oh, there he is. So I didn't have to go up to Death Plateau at all. One of a kind. Bob, I need to find the library of Robert the Strong. The library of who the what? Robert the Strong, you're his reincarnation, remember? Sorry, Robert the Strong, you're his reincarnation, remember? I know of his reincarnation, but I don't actually remember anything about his life. In his life, I'm just a cat with a human to look after. In this life, I'm just a cat with a human to look after. A human to look after. I think you've met Unferth, my pet human. He lives in a house at north end of Burthorpe. I love the house. The first time I saw it, I felt like it was home. Naturally, I adopted the human who lived there and moved in. Even though I wandered the world, the house always felt like home. Sure you remember finding the Dragonkin. Dragon string? That sounds like a fun thing to play with. I think I'd remember that. I think I'd remember that. Maybe I'll check out the house. Be my guest. Unferth is very good at keeping it clean these days. I finally got him trained. Yeah. Okay. Let's head to Unferth's house. Or Bob's house, or whatever you want to call it. It even shows on the map where you need to go. House is kind of small. You found a recipe. Chocolate cake. That was kind of pointless. A hidden library? Oh, okay, let's just try it again. I want to search your house for a hidden library. Unferth. A hidden library? I don't know what you're talking about. I never even read any ogre romance novels. I certainly don't have a secret collection of them. I'm not interested in your novels. Well, there's no library in my house. I like to know about it. I like to keep everything neat. And a misplaced library sounds like it's decidedly, unneat. A misplaced library? Is there any place that Bob the cat seems drawn to? He never went upstairs much. He's always running on the floor down here. Upstairs. There's nothing up here. Investigate fireplace. What are you doing? You're getting stood everywhere. I just made a mess of the house. What the heck? I'm just destroying his house. Seriously? That was a complete total accident. I wasn't even trying to do that. Now I destroyed the bookcase. You vandal! This right here hasn't kicked me out yet. I suppose you're going to want to remove the carpet next. Remove the carpet and find a hidden trap door. Investigate statue. The statue is astonishingly detailed. In fact, you suspect that it's not a statue, but a creature has been transformed into stone. I honestly didn't think that the library would be under Unferth's house. Interesting. Avrock. Dragonkin place names. Olergrox. Avrock. Istruthin. Sketherin, and Harathin. Harathin's around Catherby. Sketherin's on Musa Point. On Karamja. Struthin appears to be Alcarad. Maybe it's between Alcarad and Lumbridge, and Avrock is obviously Varrock. Olergrox is some of the wilderness. Dust-sealed tomes line these shelves. You'll need a better idea of what you're looking for before you can search through these. The chest is firmly locked. Investigate weapon rack. The weapons are covered in rust. Search desk. See, the thing about animate rock notes. Are you? Oh, we're gonna do that now? Oh, now I get why we're we need King's Ransom. Because you in King's Ransom, you have to go in King's Ransom, you have to animate rock in order to restore King Arthur. By Robert the Strong. I have found all parts of the incantation, the effective words of which are nihilistic, Duru Ra. The ritual also requires two material components, the first of which is an emerald, but the second of which eludes me. I went to a seer for this knowledge, and, after I paid his price, he replied with this riddle. I feed upon the sword, spade, and rake. I pierce the armor that none can break. One drop and I can stop a watch's flow, but without time I cannot grow. What am I? A rumor of a Dragonkin requires my attention. I will return to puzzle up the seer's riddle later. I feed upon the sword, spade, and rake. I pierce the armor that none can break. One drop and I can stop a watch's flow, but without time I cannot grow. Okay. Oh, there's a cat bed in here. The Young Robert by Walthius Musbat. Chapter 1. He was born to a family of librarians, those whose purpose in life is to collect, safeguard, and archive the history and knowledge of his world. A world that Robert refers to as Terragard. Robert is not a native of Gilnor by birth, though he considers our world to be more his home than the place he was born. Terragard, the original world of humans. Terragard, a cold place, both in temperature and temperament. Despite humans being widespread across the plains, the natives consider themselves to be superior to all the others as they reside in the birthplace of humankind. It is from Terragard that the first human colonists originated, having been sent to other worlds by Saradomin himself. And that, the Terragardians believe, makes them special. Robert does not share his conceit, as he holds people of Gilnor in high regard. Terragard is ruled over by the seven masters, the heads of the seven ruling families of Terragard. The masters are responsible for officiating over law, tradition, and even religion. They dictate the rules that everyone follows on. They dictate the rules that everyone on Terragard must follow, but most importantly, they are the people who control and protect the schism. Robert describes the schism as the heart of Terragard. It is the source of the energy that the Terragardians use to power their devices, and it is the linchpin of the Master's power. On Terragard, there are no runes, no magical essence, and therefore no magic. Everything is run by energy, siphoned off the schism, which is used to power the arcane technologies of Terragard. Robert was fascinated by the schism. He was convinced it was more than just a power source. He uncovered documents that seemed doctored, and each of them related to schism in some way. Anyone else would have overlooked it, but Robert, even then, hungered for knowledge, and stories, and the schism itself seemed to be the most mysterious. One night, he could bear it no longer and crept into the cathedral, where the schism was housed like a religious artifact. He was discovered, naturally. Robert is an abnormally tall man, not suited to sneaking through the shadows, but was able to dispatch the guards with, as he describes it, a swift right hook. Before long, he found himself in the inner sanctum where the schism was held. He describes the schism as a great black hole surrounded by a corona of red, cracking light, and that arced to the nearby obelisk that stored the energy. He says that he felt that it called to him, whispering promises of other places and other stories. Before he even knew what he was doing, he had stepped into the blackness and found himself in another world. Okay. Well, see, one major thing here is that the reason for Robert the Strong's library being underneath Unferth's house, Robert the Strong was actually aware of several things, such as the fact that he would be reincarnated as a cat. How he knew that, I have no idea, but he did know that in advance, and so he actually laid a lot of things out for Robert for him to come up later. So he probably had in mind that Unferth would eventually inherit the house that was above the basically he figured that Unferth would eventually inherit the house that was above Robert's library. Okay. Well, first of all, I need to go get an emerald. Unferth. I had no idea there was a trapdoor. I had no idea there was a trapdoor underneath my carpet. Of course, he doesn't seem so upset now that I destroyed the rest of his house for some weird reason. Or if I'm gonna be able to fix it up later. Personally, I think it's water, but I'm not sure. I'm sure I'm positive I've got a bucket here somewhere. Here we go. Let's go get some water. No, do not do that.